no sympathy for these people. Why do you want to promote this in town? You got everything to lose and nothing to gain. They're parasites. They're pariahs. They've got no contribution to this society. They're preying on our community and our residents and our kids. And it's going to end badly.
Pressure is on. I mean, one mistake, and it's all over. We're headed to Buena Vista, Colorado. We've got exactly $100,000 in cash in a bag in the back of this car. Fortunately, no one on this highway knows that. There's one of our prisons. I bet there's guys right there in that prison for doing just what we're about to do.
Marijuana, pot, grass, whatever you want to call it, is probably the most dangerous drug in the United States.
I shall continue to oppose efforts to legalize marijuana.
I inhaled frequently. That was the point.
What we're doing now is creating the next big tobacco of our time.
This is a highly regulated business.
We're talking about daylighting a black market activity.
We are on the cutting edge of a brand new industry.
This is absolutely the next gold rush. This is the green rush.
Now the dominoes are falling, especially when they see the economic revenue.
There's $2 billion to be had next year. I plan to take more than my fair share.
Breckenridge is a quaint, authentic, historic town, and our brand is a family-oriented, health-centered community.
It's both family-friendly, but also a place where you can be yourself and let your hair down.
Breckenridge is a gorgeous place to live. It's a gorgeous place to bring your family.
We're known for arts and culture and science, and we happen to have the best ski resort in the country.
Breckenridge is a destination spot for people from around the world.
It has about 5,000 people year-round, but it brings in about 1.5 million visitors annually, and that was what made us decide this is the place for our marijuana business. This is the Breckenridge Cannabis Club. This is our lovely Maura, rolling a joint for our store. This is the weed we sell. These are some of the edibles, some of our concentrates, all of our accessories. We sell weed-infused sodas, weed-infused candy bars.
We very specifically chose Breckenridge. It wasn't by mistake. It wasn't because we couldn't find a location in Denver. You know, they can fight over their competition, their low margins, their security issues. We'll do business here in Breckenridge. I'm fine with that.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? We're snowboarding.
Awesome.
Every snowboarder's got a pot. So.
Oh my gosh, you are
I'm an
right
outsider on this hill. Yeah, I got the look going on. I need the weed.
Yeah,
so,
unfortunately, we will not be able to help you out today. We are medical only at the moment.
When you look at the medical marijuana industry, it's a totally different business than a recreational industry.
If I come back on the 1st, what happens?
You do not need a medical marijuana license. You do not need to be a resident. As long as you're over the age of 21 and you have a valid ID, you can walk into a cannabis shop like ours and purchase marijuana.
Brian opened on Main Street 4 or 5 years ago. It was medical marijuana, hoping that maybe it would switch to recreational, and it did.
We were down there in the tourist face for 4 years.
4 years.
Selling medical marijuana that they couldn't buy.
Brian ended up with the only medical marijuana dispensary on Main Street because a couple others failed.
And here we are downtown paying this enormous rent, taking this enormous risk. It's because we'll be here when the first of the year comes, when we're allowed to go for recreational sales to tourists. It was a huge gamble.
Go back, look at Prohibition in the 1920s and 30s, and then fast forward 80 years to what's happening now. A lot of parallels between the two. Once we start looking at marijuana as a commodity, it's gonna be grown, it's gonna be bought, it's gonna be sold, it's gonna be consumed. And it's gonna happen like that over and over and over again.
We're starting off with some of the most beautiful places in Colorado. We'd like to open a store in Crested Butte. We'd like to open one in Steamboat Springs and Vail. Different states, different countries. I want the Breckenridge Cannabis Club to be a household name.
A lot of people made money selling picks and shovels during the gold rush. It's the green rush.
All right, there you are.
Guys, you have a good one.
I would say there will be 3 to 5 billionaires minted in this industry in the next 3 years.
This right here, this is the real stuff. You're not gonna find this on the street. This is top quality, organic bud. In 2009, when we first started, we started off very small. We were growing in a garage.
We had our own medical marijuana cards, and we had a few other patients. We mostly just grew and gave that away until there was a profitable business plan that we could go forward with, and that's when we got into Breckenridge.
We didn't work as hard as we've worked the last 4 years to just scrape by. We have much bigger plans than that.
We're headed to Buena Vista, Colorado. Check out a friend's greenhouses. We're gonna be buying some marijuana from him today, a large quantity of marijuana, as a matter of fact. Hopefully it gets us through the first 2 months.
These are a couple of the kinds, so if you want to just take a look, I have this, and then I have all of it pre-packaged.
That's what we got going on here and here?
Yep.
Yes. Okay,
this
cool.
is some LA cheese, and this is some Purple Dream, and then I have some LA Woman.
That always does real well. Want to count the money?
Yeah, definitely.
So we got
Let's
some
check
for you
this
right
out.
here.
Oh my gosh.
Here you are.
All right, pay some bills now. Thank goodness.
I want to be the Steve Jobs of marijuana. How great would that be?
We mandated by ordinance that they would have 1 year to continue on Main Street doing retail sales, and that after that year, relocate to Airport Road.
I think we have an image to protect. I personally have spent 35 years of my life building this town to what it is today.
We have beautiful boutiques, and we have great ski shops. We have wonderful restaurants. We've got to protect our town.
Marijuana shops on the second floor lead to the paraphernalia shops on the first floor, which then further enhances activity that may not be legal.
Thanks.
I think without question, the identity of Breckenridge is at a tipping point.
You know why I love Colorado? I'm driving pounds of weed back to my marijuana store in my Subaru. And it's totally legal.
I'm definitely a fitness girl, and I never thought I would be able to say that. I love to run, I love to do yoga. So right now I am heading to do some mountaintop yoga. Before I do that, I obviously have to go hit Yeti. I can't wait to introduce you. My bong. I have to get out and do something when I get stoned. Contrary to what a lot of people think, stereotypically, I do not like smoking and just chilling on the couch. Yoga. I have been working at the Breckenridge Cannabis Club a little over a year now. My dad actually runs a ministry. He's very understanding and compassionate and awesome. He is totally cool with what I do. How's it going, guys? If you want to take it a little higher this new year, come check us out.
Can you kind of determine what your clientele is going to be? I mean, it probably seems like that day it's mostly going to be tourists.
Yes, we expect a lot of tourists. We're right on Main Street. We're the only downtown dispensary, peak holiday season, so there are a ton of people in town right now.
Caitlin is the owner of the company. She's an angel. She really is. To deal with me, you have to be an angel. We used to commute 2 hours each way, 7 days a week.
I can't imagine doing it with anybody else.
She is the love of my life, for sure. Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind. I grew up in a house with a loving family. My dad took great care of my mom, and so I had some great examples. I'm also a crier, in case anyone didn't notice.
What hoops did you have to jump through with the city?
We got inspected by all of the different town officials. We had to get background checked by the police department. Until recently, Breckenridge has been a really easy town to work with, but as of right now, they've asked us to leave at the end of our lease.
The intent of the council was we don't want these shops in the face of families, tourists, people that are conservative by nature, that might leave Breckenridge in hordes. And I mean, we just don't want to turn off our tourist economy.
Listen, our 14-year-old granddaughter came to spend 2 weeks with us. The first thing she said when she got in the car is, Nana, where are the pot shops in Breckenridge?
Well, what does that
She
say
lives
about you?
2,000 miles away. I said, I have no idea, and we're not going anywhere near Airport Road.
Retail sales could only be done out on Airport Road, which is about a mile north of town. We're calling it the Green Light District.
The tourist market is on Main Street, and the locals market is on Airport Road. Right now, you have 3 or 4 dispensaries on Airport Road sharing a locals market of about 5,000 residents. When we're talking about the millions of dollars are coming from the tourists. And they're coming here. It's easier. I would do it. If I were visiting a town, I'm not gonna go out of my way. I'm not gonna rent a car, find a bus, figure out some sort of taxi situation, which we only have one taxi in this town, to get all the way down to Airport Road. And all the way is still only a couple miles, but a couple miles is important in a tourist town.
The explanation we were given was that we should have these sales on the skirts of town where it's a little bit more difficult to get to and out of the sight of the tourists.
He's away from children, churches, schools.
It's absolutely bullshit. If we wanted to be just family friendly, we probably wouldn't have over 100 liquor licenses within hundreds of feet of my marijuana store.
What would happen if you simply took the regulations in place for alcohol retail sales and used those for
They're very different. You could be on the main floor. You could be on Main Street with a liquor store.
I'm just asking, why not just use those?
Because
it's not restrictive enough?
Yeah, this council doesn't think it's restrictive enough.
Okay.
The state passed the law that said towns basically you can do whatever you want. That's wonderful from a social experiment perspective, but it's also a political environment. So at the same time, everybody's trying to appease their constituents.
The company hasn't been able to raise enough money with all the fees due for new licenses. We had to pay next year's retail license fees on top of our medical renewals.
I mean, for 4 years, really, we've just been getting by. We've been late on our personal rent. Our personal credit right now is wrecked. We already have ruined it.
Hey, Brian and Caitlin, how you guys doing?
Hey, thanks for coming by. So Nick had to give us like $7 grand to get by in our personal lives until the company can afford to pay our salaries, which isn't going to be until January or February.
Yeah. A lot of people think that we are just stoners and forget all of our bills, but really we're always robbing Peter to pay Paul. Are we going to pay this first, or are we going to pay this first? How long can this vendor wait, or how long can this bill wait? And so we're constantly playing that shuffle game of who is going to be the least mad when we don't pay them.
Money on time.
Hopefully our master plan works out.
Thanks, Nick. So we're gonna go to the bank, drop off our deposit. This is a personal banking account. Banks won't do business with us because our current banking situation is that this is a federally illegal profit and the banks don't want to touch it for fear of money laundering and racketeering charges.
Kicked out of 3 banks now, I believe. One which we openly banked with as far as being a marijuana business. It was a local credit union, and they were totally fine with our marijuana money. However, just like the rest of the banks, they had federal auditors, and this summer we got kicked out of there. So we're kind of in limbo right now.
Hi, would you like a flyer for recreational marijuana? Yeah, we roll open on Wednesday at 8 a.m.
I think you would probably find that there's a number of folks who live here that don't necessarily want to see that business on Main Street.
This is certainly a new category, and all 4 of those shops desire to come to Main Street. There's no question about that.
You know, when visitors come here, they know that Colorado has legalized marijuana. They don't know whether it's on Main Street or Airport Road. They know it's here. Our citizens overwhelmingly passed it. So all I'm saying is let's own it and address it. I like to be part of history, and I think this is part of history. I just don't think we realize it yet. January 1st is fast approaching. Nobody really knows what that's going to be like.
And all my life, my daughter didn't smoke, you know? She didn't all through high school, all through, so for her to end up in this business is interesting. They believed in it enough. Everybody in the family's put money into it. They were working so hard and so long. They worked 7 days a week. They're crazy.
Cool, so are you up behind that
I'm up behind.
street? Okay, cool.
Slippery Dentist. Brian had a dream. Brian had a big dream. Part of it was dating Caitlin, too. She was like, no, we're friends.
We're starting this business. And
We're starting this business.
So he would write on the calendar, like, day Caitlin finally says yes to dating Brian. Like,
honestly, I mean, I don't think this is, like a life's ambition for Caitlin necessarily, but it's definitely become their life. To see how they've grown and everything she's learned in the last 4 years and everything she's done, I think is amazing. Truly amazing. I don't think I could have done the same thing at her age.
I can't believe it's actually going to happen, so
I can't believe my daughter owns a store. You were gonna be a teacher.
Now you're slinging dope. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you guys?
Good.
So you're from New England?
Originally, yes.
Yeah. Why do you want to work here?
Well, I'm very interested in the industry.
This is where my passion's at.
I really do look at it as medicine and not something just to get high off of.
It's where I want to be with the rest of my life.
I see that you have been here at least 500 times.
Yeah.
So good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think I've spent, my total here for this year is like almost $10,000.
Good Lord. That's heavy.
That's up there.
That's heavy.
Yeah, I've also just made my own strain.
So you brought marijuana to this interview?
Yes.
Jars are bigger than ours.
This town is known for bad customer service.
Sure.
And we want to be known for great customer service.
Yeah, of course.
Have you ever seen a coworker being rude to a customer?
Yeah.
What was your reaction?
I usually said, you want to go outside and smoke a bowl? And it worked every time.
On the sales side, I'm very customer-oriented. Love talking to people about cannabis. I mean,
I assume you smoke weed?
I do, yes.
Are you high right now?
No.
Are you high right now?
No.
Are you high right now?
Well, I mean, I was earlier, but not anymore. It like went away.
Sure, that's understandable. Okay.
What do you think the most marijuana is that you have consumed in one sitting?
Maybe like 14 grams.
That's a hefty
I
chunk.
think you might be a winner.
What do you love about marijuana?
You know, I thought about that on the way when I was sitting out there today.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing I could think about is way back in the day when all the Indians were here, before we were all here, and they found this plant, and they ate it, or they drank it, or they did this or that, and they went, oh, I feel good, and they got up and they said, would you like to have a good day? That's what I love about this.
BCC, this is Maura. Yes, we will be open at 8 o'clock in the morning, January 1st. You just need to bring a valid photo ID proving that you're over the age of 21. It can be from anywhere in the world.
We have 2 managers on duty, plus Caitlin and I, plus our sales staff. You might see that we are a little heavy on the labor budget at first, but we just want to make sure everything's run real smoothly.
My mental well-being is currently shot. It's just a touch under 48 hours. We have been going insane this whole week, and it hasn't been getting any better the closer that we get to the 1st.
We're checking IDs at the door and at the point of sale, so there will be 2 checks.
We're on the tourist map for Breckenridge.
Oh my God, and this is what they all get when they come into town.
We're on the map. It's impossible for us to move.
Yeah, it's official.
That's pretty good. I feel like we need to get it turned clockwise, perhaps.
I always had 3 rooms in a store. One was storage. It was, almost a waste of space. One was an office that was not necessary to be downtown at this high rent. And one was our marijuana sales room. And in the last 2 days, we have transformed it from 1 usable room to 3 usable rooms. We're gonna have a gift shop and then 2 marijuana sales rooms. We hired 18 new people to top out our 2 employees that we've had till now. So it's gonna just be a completely different animal.
This just needs to be the fast room so that we can sell weed. We need people in and out, in and out, in and out. I want to line out the door, but I don't want town council thinking that we can't handle the sales that we're getting. I want to make it look like we can handle whatever someone throws at us, even if it's 1,000 tourists out the door on day 1. I want to show the town that we've got this and that we're going to take care of everyone's needs.
Okay, so I've got the schedule sent out. I'm slowly hearing back from the employees that they've seen the schedule. I told them to confirm with me that they saw the schedule so I know.
You're dealing with a bunch of stoners here.
Exactly. The most that we've ever done in a day is probably around $4,000 or $5,000.
001, 001. Number 1 in the town. We waited for this for 2 years. Good job, us.
I just can't fathom that we're gonna do like $25,000 to $30,000 in a day. That just seems impossible. We've been putting out fires left and right the last couple of days. The company that is supposed to be tracking all of our inventory has not gotten the tags out that we needed on time. 12 hours ago, I was wondering if I would be able to open tomorrow or not.
Oh, we're nervous. I'm nervous. I know Caitlin's nervous. She was on the verge of tears a couple times, so she's definitely nervous.
500 lunch bags, okay? 500 lunch bags? Yeah. Do they have 600?
Yeah, they have more.
Might as well, do they have 700?
Yeah.
Just get, do they have 800?
800 and you're done.
Do 800.
Okay, fine.
Controlled chaos the last 2 days.
We don't even have our labels yet.
3,500 labels, that was all they had, 1 by 4.
Okay, cool, 3,500 labels. We won't be legally compliant without those. Okay, cool, perfect. As hard as it's been, I know both Brian and I have had a great time building this business from the ground up together. I can't imagine doing it with anybody else.
All right, that's a wrap. Let's do it. Back to work. Let's go. Everyone out here. We're all going back to work.
Oh my God, 17 minutes.
7:43 a.m., probably 20 degrees, blustery.
I'm freaking out. I'm a little nervous. We haven't slept a wink, and I'm ready to go home right now. We haven't had one sale.
Everyone on council believes that some discretion is very important with this. This should not be in your face.
Your cash drawer, you got 300 bucks in here. Why don't you log in, make sure it likes you first? Why don't you count your drawer? Should be $300 down to the penny.
From a personal perspective, 20 years in law enforcement, I never thought I'd see this day come.
All right, you guys, 1 to 2 minutes. We ready to go? Yeah. All right, we're good? Super, thanks. We ready to go? You good to go? Courtney, you're good?
Oh my God. You know, once you allow something, it's very hard to go back.
It's 8 o'clock.
I brought you your first customer, Mommy Dearest.
Are you ready for this?
We'll find out.
Light up America. On New Year's Day, Colorado will become the first state in the country to allow recreational marijuana sales.
All right, everyone get your IDs ready? Is everyone ready to come in? Are you cold? Are you ready? Go, IDs, IDs, IDs. Look at this, this is great. All right, give me a little noise, let's do it. It's the first day, it's the end of Prohibition. It's the end of Prohibition again.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you.
You're first, my man. Let me see that ID real quick. Yeah. All right, Colorado resident coming up. That's right. Welcome, Texas. Georgia.
Guys, thank you so much for coming in. If you two want to cycle on into here, I think they're finishing up.
Totally. It's going to be $25 a gram. That is before tax. It comes out to about $31 after tax.
Everyone hearing from the police to the business owners say they do not expect sort of a marijuana Mardi Gras type atmosphere. That's because it's still illegal to smoke marijuana in public.
As long as they're not smoking it in front of me, then they're all right. But, you know, if they're consuming in public, then that's problematic. It's against the law, and we won't tolerate it.
As long as people are being responsible, we don't have issues. It's irresponsible behavior that causes all of our problems. That's why we have jobs.
Attention, everybody! We are cash only. If you do not have any cash, the nearest ATM is located across the street.
We're hoping to get some guidance from the DOJ here soon so we can really access bank accounts because you guys don't want to have to respond to a burglary call.
No, we don't.
We don't.
I know. No, I don't want you to have to come either because that means my money's gone.
And we're good, but, you know, you never know.
And no one needs to get shot over some money.
Happy New Year.
It'll come around. Thank you so much.
800, 900, 1000, 1100. Thank you very much.
This is just unbelievable. The fact is we have stores here, people are stocking their shelves, and people are standing outside just having their IDs checked, and they're buying cannabis.
We're located at 226 South Main Street in Breckenridge. We're directly across the street from Starbucks.
I just legally purchased marijuana.
This is a day to remember.
If you're somebody that gets anxious or paranoid when you smoke, I would definitely recommend this one. These are all really, really awesome strains. We wanted to start out with some of our best ones.
We're at a little over $15,000, and it is 4 hours into the day.
This is a major tourist hub for the state, so, you know, you have all these people from all over the country coming here. When they go back to their home states and tell about what's going on in Breckenridge, I tell you, it's just more money for Colorado.
You have 100?
We're not selling top shelf, we're not selling by ounce, we're selling by the gram.
You tried to start a gay marriage. We thought that would be kind of a big commitment just to be part of history, so we came here and did this instead.
I wanted my picture taken, and I wanted my kids to show it to my grandkids and say, look, I was with Grandma, and we bought weed legally. Okay, here we go, guys. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Enjoy your vacation.
Everyone has been in the best mood. We haven't had any complaints about lines or waits or the cold or the cash only.
Taxes in this town are 24%.
24% on cannabis?
On cannabis. Jesus. Yeah.
It is absolutely unbelievable to us that this has happened so quickly, and it's now the dominoes are falling. Especially when they see the economic revenue. It's going to just change the world.
So did you see the demographic in that line?
All over
old
the
dudes,
board.
old ladies, people from other countries.
We've had so many Colorado residents, too.
We've already raised $5,000 in sales tax today.
Today. They can't, they're not, there's
That's over
no
$1 million.
way they're gonna kick us out.
That's $2 million a year. That's not even all today's. We're gonna raise $15,000 in sales tax today.
We should go drop a check off for the town and be like, are you sure you want us to leave?
We'll show up with like a Publishers Clearinghouse check.
That's what I'm
and be
saying.
Like, $2 million.
That's what I'm saying, and be like,
Now, how's our image for Breckenridge?
Yeah, how's this for an image?
We're funding all of
We'd
your
like to buy
jobs.
Breckenridge. Thanks.
Colorado, January 1st. Go get a weed soda and quench your thirst. Woo! 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 Weed for sale!
BCC, this is Caitlin. We aren't currently sold out. We're actually headed to our garden right now to bring some more product over.
Just trying to get these boxes of weed back to the store. Normally it would have taken us, you know, a week to sell what we went through in 5 hours this morning. Santa, what we all desire. The weed you need needs to get through.
Oh my God. Yeah. There is still a line out to the next block. I can't believe this line hasn't let up once.
And so these are the strains that we have available.
I told you, it's really strong.
The easiest job we have, just checking IDs. This guy didn't show up. You know, you hire someone and then they sign up for the schedule and then don't come. So Caitlin's down there right now checking IDs, and I am checking the ID book, or the rules book, for what I'm allowed to accept here.
How are you guys doing today? I'm getting used to all these new IDs. You guys out here from Nebraska? Yeah. Very nice. I'll check yours too, thank you.
1991, you're good to go. Can I see your ID, please?
I didn't know until Monday. I saw what's the news. I was like, oh, that's happening today?
We've heard that from a lot of people. They're like, we were just skiing, and then all of a sudden weed was legal.
I feel really lucky to be here. Just so happens, you know, we were here for the first day it was legal.
It was crazy just buying it, then going to eat breakfast with it, then bringing it back to come get some more.
I came all the way from Mexico City just to be one of the first to buy recreational marijuana the legal way. I stopped buying because I know that every cent I put into marijuana goes to the black market, to the cartels. If this works out in Colorado, maybe one day Mexico, we can do it and stop the killings, stop the black market, and I don't know what's all the fuss about making it illegal.
You guys want any cookies? People will hit me up just out of nowhere. They see the scarf and ask me if I have bud on me. I'm like, well, I mean, are you first, like, check to see their age. I mean, I'm not going to sell to anybody or donate to anybody that's going to, you know, be under, but yeah, it's pretty cool. People have been donating anywhere from like $20 to $80 for an eighth. I mean, mainly $40, but I mean, it's pretty cool.
I'll do 40.
Yeah? Yeah.
You gotta be me.
Yeah, marijuana. Got some papers? Want some papers, man?
You can't be selling pot out here.
I know, I was just donating, bro. People were donating.
Yeah, it's not legal in Colorado.
See, it's like on different accounts. Like, I give it to you on one account.
Sure, but then they pay you for it.
It's like
Payment.
I gave them it, and then they're like, "Here's some money." Like,
yeah, that's called a sale.
No,
they defined it real clearly. I promise. Just because you might not make a profit, that's just a bad business model. It doesn't make it legal.
No matter what the pace is, you're getting a constant.
No, you're taking, if there's 100 customers and you take 5 of them, you took 5%, you took 5% of my business. I would do, if 5 more came, I would have done $105, 105 customers.
Well, it's never getting down the line because it's always staying packed. Like,
no, you're not making sense. In 12 hours,
yeah.
If 100 people were gonna come in, right?
Well,
and
no,
you take 5 away, I only have 95 people left. And if,
well, no, there's 5 people, but there's a max amount of people that can go in.
If 20 people show up and do what you're doing, I'll have 0 sales. Yeah, mother try to tell me that, look, dude, you got a line all day. So if I steal 5 customers from you, it's not like stealing because you got customers still. No one can pay you to grow weed in Colorado unless you have that state license that cost us $20,000. We paid $20,000 for that license. That's what attracted all these people. My advertising, $500 a page in the newspaper. I pay hundreds of dollars a month for different websites, and then he's gonna stand here and take customers away. I came out here first, okay?
Yeah.
Do me a solid.
Right, dude.
The next time I won't even come outside. It's cold. I'm gonna call the police. Thanks, Chaz. We got cash. It's cash only. Everyone's cool with that? All right? Sorry, guys. End of the night. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Very close at 10.
Well, our last transaction has to happen at 10. So I apologize for any confusion, but 8 a.m. tomorrow? All right, thanks. All right. Way to kick some ass. Good job. First day really working there? First day really working there?
Did you guys count your tip jars yet? They made like an extra 60 or 70 bucks over there.
All right. Kate?
Yep.
How'd we end up?
Over $47,000.
$47,000. Holy shit.
I just have so much unorganized money.
We did about 30 times our normal daily sales from medical marijuana by switching to retail marijuana. This is why we had to be open on the 1st.
Unreal.
This is what happens when you legalize marijuana.
I'm laying down because my head hurts really, really bad, and I'm tired and nauseous, and I need to lay down. This is not what I expected success to feel like. All right, I'll take this money. I am sleeping on money, by the way. Totally weird going from not having any money at all to having so much money that I don't even know how much money I have because I can't keep track of it all. I never thought I would get tired of counting cash, but turns out you can get tired of that too, so. People are asking us if we're gonna sell out of weed or not, which is a pretty good question. We might sell out of weed.
It's okay, I'm glad you're doing so well. It's great.
One of the reasons I voted for Amendment 64 was it takes the criminal act of purchasing marijuana out of the hands of criminals. You don't have a black market. You have a good proprietor like Brian selling to you across a counter. It's an above-board deal.
So what does a gram cost?
25 bucks.
Okay.
So an ounce right now, $700.
I don't know, I was growing up, it was like, what, they have dime bags?
Yeah, $10 and $5, right? Yeah.
As an elected representative, I'm going to be cautious, and I think our council has been cautious, and we want to do the right thing for our voters, but we want to do the right thing for our brand.
And not even our first 2 days of business, we have sold $100,000 of marijuana. In 20 days, wait, is that, no, never mind.
Yeah, if you did $50,000 a day for 20 days, that's $1 million. Those are real numbers.
$1 million? I'm gonna text my grandmother.
You guys are gonna be millionaires in a month. Who does that?
I think we're swinging this council.
Good.
If we're not, we're gonna get a new council. Yeah, we did $15,000 in sales tax yesterday.
I'm doing the math. Well, I'm glad you're so successful.
Thanks, John.
Wish you the best.
Thanks for stopping by the way.
Yeah, I was over talking to Wendy, and I kept hearing about the line across the street.
Oh, yesterday.
I'm gonna go see it.
Yesterday was even bigger.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
All right, you guys have a good day,
Yeah.
and enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, you don't want anything for the road?
No, I'm gonna stay straight.
All right.
When I'm not mayor, maybe I'll change.
Yep.
I kidded Brian. I said, Brian, if you were an asshole, it'd be a lot easier to, send you down to Airport Road.
I've been here 25 years. I've never seen anything like this at all. I don't think it's a good idea to be on Main Street. I think there's enough sensibility to go, time out. We're going too fast on this. We need to listen to the constituents.
I have 3 boys. I've got 2 in college, and I've got a 12-year-old at home yet. I'm also the chaplain at the Boy Scouts. I'm involved with the kids, and I want to do what I can to protect them.
Edibles are a problem right now.
Eddie Pure can't fill any orders till next week. Gondolas are so busy at their store that they're suspending their wholesale line.
What about, oh, geez. Oh, because their store's just sucking it up,
Their store is doing all of their sales. They say too high of a markup. It doesn't make sense for them to run their wholesale.
To sell them half off price to us. We are just about out of edibles already. In 2 days.
There's a reason why these edibles look like candy. They're trying to get our youth addicted to these things too. They don't care.
The anti-marijuana and Main Street people will be active and will be mobilized and will be organized and be passionate about communicating their message to others and getting the vote out.
If they get kicked off of Main Street, Brian and Caitlin are screwed. And I feel like they're being a little bit passé about it.
I think marijuana is an issue that came to Colorado and snuck up on a lot of people. To the youth's credit, because to me, that's who probably voted for it, they came out in abundance and they got this thing passed. And now we got to deal with the problems.
At this point, their golden egg is lost. They will have to move. If they have not really prepped and prepared for that, then yeah, they're fucked. They're definitely fucked.
Business has been great. Business has been great. I mean, double what we were dreaming, and I dreamed pretty damn big. And the shortage that we were looking for is bigger than I thought it was gonna be, and it's here.
What would I do if I were Brian and Caitlin? Fight. Freaking fight.
There's no weed in the whole state. No one's got any weed.
If we had to close the store because we didn't have any product to offer people,
That's like $300,000 of production that we're behind. We can't have that.
Give us 100 days and we'll have $1 million worth of marijuana here.
we collected over $120,000 in taxes in January. We had to go hand that to the people that voted to kick us out of our location.
They're parasites, pariahs.
The tides are kind of shifting a little bit.
It's getting personal. They're gonna have a target painted on their back.
That is a real threat.
I would just like to thank the last participant for committing a Class 4 felony.
This is a big boy operation now. There's no more games.